The Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Florida State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Changing the play now at the line. First play looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Gain moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Baker. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes it second and short. Looking to throw it again. Turns it loose downfield. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Horned Frogs are going to cash in here in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Texas Christian. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback,
it's blocked. Picked up by the offense team, makes it to happen. Now it's picked up and run into the end zone for a 2-point conversion. What a crazy moment. Returner looking to create better field position. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get it quarterback looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. The Noles will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's an out route, the catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The back's got it. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Send the back in motion. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Going for his running back. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Back to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, TCU.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Trying to find some room. It's Hill. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Powers through. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
So the ball plays right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He'll hand it off, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time through.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in. An excellent run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that 2nd level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
And they're trying to push it in here. And we're able to get him down. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. He keeps it on the design run. And he runs it into the end zone. And those 2 points will tie the football game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick throw to the left. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. We'll bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. And the offense trots back out on the field again. We'll give it to the running back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That's caught. It's Baker. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Baker. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows him what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Trying the old counter play here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Crosses the 25. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Good throw, testing the middle. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here comes a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on the third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Caught near the sideline. It's Bailey. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's back to throw again on second and 10. He's running out of time here. Hits the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Still no answer for this offense.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Takes the ground. It's Green. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Noles will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's going to hand this off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll drop back here on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And the Horned Frogs have first and 10 here. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the QB will try again on second and 10. And this one is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Horned Frogs looking to cash in the red zone. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Quick throw caught on the left side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And the senior quarterback never been afraid to air it out.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
On the ground, it's Hill. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half versus this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's got the first and still going. That moves the football to the 27 in the first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after they didn't completion on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Mahomes. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Makes a quick catch. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Excellent catch, but he doesn't get a foot down inbounds. So second down coming up.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
On third down, he drops to throw. He lets it go. Oh, what a grab! Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. Working with the lead, it comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, it's play action. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Look out, he's loose. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. drive now from the 25. To start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Now it's second down here. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll run it to the right side. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The game makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Florida State offense on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Caught over the middle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And he's corralled just short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be credited as a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. QB keeper all the way. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores. You have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He lets it rip. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Here he goes. At the 10 now. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Seminoles. spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
The two-point conversion is good. Cuts the lead down to 10.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off. So the special teams mistake moves the offense up 15 yards. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. Breaking free at the 35. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And they'll set up for the PAT. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Gets the ball off Asman's head, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
A deep shot right down the middle. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set. It's second down. Leaning on the run game here. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
36.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Incomplete pass on second down, sets up a 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. Movement at the second level of the defense now. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the defense able to hold him there with a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.